All right, welcome everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm me. Today we've got one case of 2024 Panini Prizm NASCAR to get into. When we get started, feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we'll go live to be live. Also, mention no purchase necessary for link down in the description. All right. Carson Osvar to $3.99, William Byron, and Rusty Wallace. James Van Gisbergen. Out of 75, Davey Allison, Brett Holmes Silverado, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Lane Riggs. Justin Haley out of $2.99, Joey Logano, and Kyle Petty, Groovy Gold, 3 of 10. William Swallich. Tanner Grant at $3.99. Daniel Hemrick Blue out of $1.99. And Lane Riggs. Alan Kowicki out of $2.99. Matt DiBenedetto Silver and Haley Deegan. John Hunter Nemechek out of $3.99. Red Auto for Austin Dillon out of $99. And Josh Berry. Carson Plopple. Chandler Smith out of $99. Sam Mayer Silver. And Dale Jarrett. Got a black gold out of 5 coming up. James Gisbergen out of $3.99. Casey Kane. Jeff Gordon. And out of 5, Raja Caruth. 1 of 5. Out of 99, Sammy Smith. Noah Gragson Silver and Kevin Harvick. Matt Kenseth Silver Auto. Dana Dye out of $3.99. Connor Mossack out of $1.99. And Bubba Wallace. Brad Keselowski out of $2.99. Tyler Reddick and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Andreas Perez-Lara. Daniel Hemrick out of $3.99. Ben Rhodes out of $1.99. And Carl Edwards, Victory Lane out of $99. Lane Riggs out of 75. Josh Williams out of $1.99. Bobby Labonte and Chase Briscoe out of $99. Christian Rose. Jake Garcia. William Sawalich. Riley Earps out of $3.99. Terry Labonte and Kevin Harvick. Connor Bossack. Chris Buescher out of 299. Jack Wood, red auto out of 99. And Bubba Wallace. Clint Boyer out of 399. Tanner Gray Silver. And Dale Earnhardt Jr. Nick Sanchez, red out of 299. Matt DiBenedetto, Mojo out of 25. Jimmy Johnson. J. Van Gisbergen. Carson Quapple out of 399. Ryan Preece and Bill Elliott. Lane Riggs. Eric Jones out of 299. Ben Rhodes, silver auto. And Chris Buescher. Williams Walsh out of 75. Daniel Dye, Matt Mills, silver. And Chase Briscoe. Kevin Harvick out of 399. Christian Rose out of 199. And Ryan Preece. Jimmy Johnson out of 299. Chris Bell Silver and Austin Cindric out of 199. Or no, out of 49, excuse me. Carson Quapple. Denny Hamlin, red auto, out of 49. Ty Gibbs, out of 399. Daniel Hemrick, out of 199. And Jeff Gordon. J. Van Gisbergen. Terry Labonte, out of 99. Casey Kane Silver. And Tyler Reddick. Austin Cindric out of 99, Jeremy Clements out of 199, and Sammy Smith. Natalie Decker out of 399, Harrison Burton Silver, and Alex Bowman. Shane Van Gisbergen. Thad Moffitt out of 299, Justin Haley Silverado, and Tyler Reddick. Lane Riggs. Kyle Larson out of 399. Kyle Larson Silver. And Mark Martin. Denny Hamlin out of 299. Nick Sanchez out of 199. And Brad Keselowski. Williams Walsh. Todd Gilliland out of 399. Austin Cindric Silver and Carson Osabar. Carson Quapple. Michael McDowell out of 299. Lane Riggs Silver Auto. And Kevin Harvick. Mojo out of 25. Jake Garcia out of 399. Riley Earp Silver. And Matt Kenseth. Shane Van Gisbergen. Noah Gragson out of 299. Sammy Smith. Gold out of 10. Noah Gragson. Kurt Busch out of 399. Justin Haley silver and Kurt Busch. Alex Bowman, red auto out of 99. Lost Allen out of 299. Greg Biffle out of 199. And Brad Keselowski. Corey Heim out of 75. Shane Van Gisbergen silver. And Josh Berry. Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Bobby Allison out of 299, Martin Truex Jr., and Josh Berry. Christian Rose, Chandler Smith out of 399, and Jake Garcia. Black gold out of 5. 2 of 5. Justin Haley. Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Kyle Busch out of 299, Riley Herbst, and Rusty Wallace. Glenn Boyer out of 399, Taylor Gray silver auto, and Tony Stewart. Lane Riggs, Kyle Busch out of 299, Ross Chastain, and Todd Gibbs. Mark Martin out of 399, Lane Riggs out of 199, and Ross Chastain. Lane Riggs, William Sawalch, Jesse Liv out of 299, Shane Van Gisbergen silver, and William Byron. Sammy Smith out of 75, Jeremy Clement silver auto, Jimmy Johnson out of 99. William Sawalch, Kevin Harvick out of 399, Davey Allison silver, and Ross Chastain. Shane Van Gisbergen, Jesse Liv out of 299, Brandon Jones out of 199, and Kyle Busch. Andreas Perez-Lara out of 399, Jesse Liv silver, and Kyle Busch. Shane Van Gisbergen, Carlos Aquapel out of 99, Rusty Wallace out of 99, Austin Dillon out of 49, and Joey Logano. Box of 5. Jeb Burton out of 299. Jake Garcia silver, and Tony Stewart. Noah Gragson out of 399. Daniel Hemrick red out of 99, and Todd Gilliland. Shane Van Gisbergen, Bobby Labonte out of 299, Todd Dillon, and Dennis Suarez. Lane Riggs, Joey Logano out of 399, Davey Allison out of 25, and Richard Petty. Austin Hill out of 299, Bill Elliott silver, and Kyle Larson silver. Williams Wallace, Denny Hamlin out of 399, Sammy Smith, red auto out of 99, and Chris Bell. Sheldon Creed out of 75, Richard Petty, and Kyle Larson. Harrison Burton out of 299, Taylor Gray out of 199, and Corey Heim. Shane Van Gisbergen, Corey Heim out of 399, Connor Mossack silver, and Justin Live out of 49. Chris Buescher, blue auto out of 49. Haley Deegan out of 299. Harrison Burton out of 199. And Kyle Petty. Josh Berry out of 399. Kyle Busch and Austin Dillon. Josh Williams out of 299. Williamson Wallace. Mojo out of 25, and Martin Truex Jr. Box number 6. Riley Earps out of 399, Jamie McMurray, blue out of 49, Carolina blue, and Noah Gragson. Ryan Newman out of 99, Josh Berry silver, and Justin Allgaier. Kyle Larson out of 399, Terry Labonte. Red, 21 out of 99. Throwback Prizm. Or Legendary Prizm. And Roger Caruth. Andres Perez Alara. Christian X out of 299. Thad Moffitt and Denny Hamlin. Garza Quapple. Christian Rose. Carson Quapple out of 399, Kyle Larson out of 199, and Chris Bell. Jake Garcia, Casey Kane out of 299, Greg Biffle, and William Byron. Connor Mossack, Tanner Gray out of 75, Christian X, red auto out of 99, and Alex Bowman, pot of gold out of 99. Jake Garcia out of 399, Jamie McMurray, and Jesse Liu. Jeff Gordon out of 299, Ben Rhodes out of 199, and Chris Bell. Ty Gibbs out of 399, Carl Edwards silver, and Casey Kane. Andreas Perez Alara, Lane Riggs, Mojo Auto for Kevin Harvick, 18 to 25. Tanner Gray out of 299, Jake Garcia out of 199, and Chris Bell. Christian Rose. Williamson Wallace out of 399. Ty Gibbs and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Box number 7. Sam Mayer to 399. Rusty Wallace and Martin Truex Jr. Out of 99, Josh Berry. Out of 199, Greg Biffle and Denny Hamlin. Cross of Wobble. William Byron out of 399, Clint Boyer Silver, and Alex Bowman. Thad Moffitt out of 299, Tanner Gray, Silver, and Austin Cedric. Arthur Quabble, Taylor Gray out of 399, Jeb Burton Silver, and Chase Elliott. Thad Moffitt out of 299, Ryan Newman out of 199, and Josh Berry out of 49. Bobby Allison out of 75, Mark Martin, Silver, and Greg Biffle. Andres Perez-Alaron, Chris Rose out of 399, Brittany Zamora, Blue Auto, 45 out of 49, and Jimmy Johnson. Michael McDowell out of 299, Josh Williams and Nick Sanchez. Christian Rose, Justin Haley out of 399, Jeremy Clements out of 199, and Tony Stewart. Andres Perez-Alara, Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Michael McDowell out of 299, Sheldon Creed Silver, and Todd Gilliland. Christian Rose, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Silver Auto, Kyle Larson out of 399, Kurt Busch out of 199, and Dennis Suarez. Shane Van Gisbergen, Dale Earnhardt Jr. out of 299, Bob Labonte Silver, and Tyler Reddick. Williams Wallach, Jeremy Clements out of 399, Jesse Wuji Silver Auto, and Noah Gragson. Haley Deegan out of 99, Eric Almirola Silver, and Justin Allgaier. Kyle Larson out of 399, Todd Gilliland out of 199, and Roger Caruth. Carson Quapple, Shane Van Gisbergen, Chase Briscoe out of 99, Dennis Suarez Silver, and Chase Elliott out of 25, Mojo. Martin Truex Jr. out of 399, and Kyle Petty, throwback blue Prizm Auto out of 49. Denny Hamlin. Carl Edwards out of 299. Jimmy Johnson and Chris Bell. Christian Rose out of 399, and that is so off-center. That's funny. And Jimmy Johnson, 16 to 25, Mojo. William Byron. There's impressive levels of miscut on that. Joey Logano out of 299. Sammy Smith over, and Jesse Love. Garza Quapple. Nick Sanchez, blue auto out of 49. Or no, out of 35. Williams Walsh out of 399. Chase Elliott out of 199. And Chris Bell. Andreas Perez-Lara. Alan Kowicki out of 299. Kevin Harvick silver and Casey Kane. Christian Rose. William Byron out of 399. Natalie Decker out of 199. And Chris Bell. Andreas Perez-Lara. Carl Edwards out of 75. Ty Dillon silver and Dale Jarrett. Christian Rose. Harrison Burton out of 299. Parker Retzlaff. Blue auto redemption. Jeff Gordon, that'll be probably out of 49. Maybe out of 35. Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Martin Truex Jr. out of 399. Arthur Cruz silver and Kevin Harvick. Matt Mills out of 299. Todd Gilliland out of 199 and Bubba Wallace. Andreas Perez-Lara. Lane Riggs out of 399, Richard Petty, and Dale Earnhardt Jr. Josh Williams out of 299, Jake Garcia, blue auto out of 49, and Jimmy Johnson. Lane Riggs, Christian Rose, Williams Walsh out of 399, Chris Butcher, and Bill Elliott. Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Dennis Suarez out of 75, Kurt Busch out of 199, and William Byron Groovy red out of 99. Williams Walsh, Tyler Rankin out of 299, Kyle Busch silver, and Chris Buescher. Jamie McMurray, red auto, out of 99. Greg Biffle out of 399. And gold, Tyler Reddick. 9 out of 10. Chase Briscoe. Brad Keselowski out of 299. Cole Custer silver and Ryan Preece. Lane Riggs. Jake Garcia out of 399, Natalie Decker out of 199, and Jeff Gordon. Box of 10. Davey Allison out of 399. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Silver and AJ Allmendinger. Andres Perez-Lara. Carlos Quabble. Mark Martin out of 99. Brandon Jones out of 49. And Ty Gibbs. Christian Rose. Ryan Blaney out of 399. Bobby Labonte and Kyle Larson. Jake Garcia. Ross Chastain out of 99. Justin Haley out of 199. And Richard Petty. Connor Mossack. Darryl Waltrip out of 399. Taylor Gray and Lane Riggs. Connor Mossack out of 299. Zane Smith auto out of 99 and Brad Keselowski out of 99. Justin Allgaier out of 399. Dennis Suarez silver and Jeff Gordon. Andres Perez-Lara. Brad Keselowski, red out of 299. Bobby Labonte out of 199, and Carl Edwards. Lane Riggs. Christian Rose. Zane Smith out of 399. Corey LaJoy and Matt Kenseth. Williams Walsh. Jake Garcia. Mark Martin, red auto out of 49. Chris Bell out of 299. And Josh Berry, mojo out of 25. John Hunter Nemechek. Connor Mossack. Alex Bowman out of 399. Sammy Smith and Jesse Liu. Red, Carl Edwards out of 299. Chris Bell out of 199. And Michael McDowell. Box number 11. Christian Rose, Alan Kowicki out of 399, Tony B. Silver, and Ross Chastain. Jake Garcia, Lane Riggs out of 299. Ooh, we have an iconic dual autograph. First time having one of these. Bobby and Terry Labonte. That'll go into random.org at the end of the break. Stay tuned for that if you have either one of those guys. William Byron. Connor Mossack. Ryan Preece out of 399. Denny Hamlin and Ross Chastain. Andres Perez-Lara. Austin Hill out of 299. And Noah Gragson, gold, 3 of 10. Kyle Busch. Christian Rose, Roger Caruth out of 399. Lost Allen Silver and Kyle Busch. Jake Garcia, Connor Mossack, Nick Sanchez out of 75. Ryan Blaney, Mojo Auto, 18 of 25, and Joey Logano. Lane Riggs. Greg Biffle out of 299. Jeff Gordon Silver and Martin Truex Jr. Williams Wallach. Eric Jones out of 399. Austin Hill out of 199. Noah Gregson out of 99. Haley Deegan out of 299. Carson Osavar Silver and Denny Hamlin. Tyler Reddick out of 99. Tony Stewart out of 399. Jeb Burton out of 199. And Alex Bowman. Lane Riggs out of 99. Jake Garcia. Zane Smith Silver and Austin Cedric. Shane Van Gisbergen. Williamson Wallach. Chris Buescher out of 399. Lawless Allen, Carolina Blue out of 49. And Chase Elliott. Final box of the break. Box number 12. Good luck, everybody. And this will take care of the hit recap and then do the random. Shane Van Gisbergen, Lane Riggs, Justin Haley out of 299, Andreas Perez-Lara and Carson Osavar. Tanner Gray out of 399, Jesse Iwuji, red auto out of 99, and Richard Pettigrew out of 99. Williamson Wallach, Bobby Labonte out of 299, Todd Gilliland and Matt Kenseth. Ryan Blaney out of 399. Riley Herbst out of 199, Noah Gregson. Corey LaJoy out of 99, Ben Rhodes Silver and Kurt Busch. Carson Quapple, Shane Van Gisbergen, Casey Kane out of 399, Casey Kane out of 25, Mojo, Brad Kozlowski. Corey LaJoy out of 99, Kurt Busch Silver and Josh Berry. Carl Edwards out of 399, Jesse Liv out of 49, Carolina Blue and Justin Haley. Martin Truex Jr. out of 99, Michael McDowell Silver and Rusty Wallace. Noah Gregson Silver Auto, Tony Stewart out of 399, Jeff Burton out of 199, and Tony Stewart. Carson Quapple, Chris Bell out of 75, Daniel Dye Silver, and Josh Berry out of 25, Mojo. And final pack of the break. Andreas Perez-Lara, Jeb Burton out of 299, Ross Chastain out of 199, and Ty Gibbs. And that'll do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break as always. Really do appreciate it. Do have more of this up and running, as well as NT around the corner. Look forward to having y'all in for that as well. All right, for the hits. Carson Osavar, Davey Allison, Brett Holmes, Justin Haley, Kyle Petty, gold out of 10, Tanner Gray, Daniel Hemrick, Alan Kulwicki, John Hunter Nemechek, Austin Dillon, Chandler Smith, Casey Kane, Roger Pruitt out of 5, Sammy Smith, Matt Kenseth, Daniel Dye, Connor Masek, Brad Kozlowski, Daniel Hemrick, Ben Rhodes, Carl Edwards, Josh Williams, Bobby Labonte, Chase Briscoe, Riley Herbst, Chris Buescher, Jack Wood, Clint Boyer, Nick Sanchez, Matt DiBenedetto, Carson Huapel, Eric Jones, Ben Rhodes, Daniel Dye, and Kevin Harvick. Christian Rose, Jimmy Johnson, Austin Cedric, Denny Hamlin, Ty Gibbs, Daniel Hemrick, Terry Labonte, Austin Cedric, Jeremy Clements, Natalie Deckert, Thad Moffitt, Justin Haley, Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin, Nick Sanchez, and Todd Gilliland. Michael McDowell, Lane Riggs, Kevin Harvick, Jake Garcia, Noah Gragson, Sammy Smith, Gold out of 10, Kurt Busch, Alex Bowman, Lawless Allen, Greg Biffle, Corey Heim, Bobby Allison, Chandler Smith, Jake Garcia out of 5, Kyle Busch, Clint Boyer, Taylor Gray, Kyle Busch, Mark Martin, Lane Riggs, Jesse Liv, Sammy Smith, Jamie Clements, Jimmy Johnson, Kevin Harvick, Jesse Liv, Brandon Jones, Andreas Prezolara, Carson Popple, Rusty Wallace, Austin Dillon, Jeff Burton, Noah Gragson, Daniel Hemrick, Bobby Labonte, Joe Logano, Dave Yalson, Austin Hill, Denny Hamlin, Sammy Smith, and Sheldon Creed. Harrison Burton, Taylor Gray, Corey Heim, Jesse Liv, Chris Buescher, Haley Deegan, Harrison Burton, Josh Berry, Josh Williams, and William Sawalich. Chase Elliott, Alan Kulwicki, William Byron, Natalie Deckard, Carl Edwards, Harrison Burton, Parker Retzlaff, Martin Truex Jr., Matt Mills, Todd Gilliland, Lane Riggs, Josh Williams, Jake Garcia, William Sawalich, Daniel Suarez, Kurt Busch, William Byron, and Tyler Ankrum. Jamie McMurray, Greg Biffle, Tyler Reddick, Gold out of 10, Brad Keselowski, Jake Garcia, Natalie Deckard, Davey Allison, Mark Martin, Brandon Jones, Brian Blaney, Ross Chastain, Justin Haley, Darrell Waltrip, Connor Mosack, Zane Smith, Brad Keselowski, Justin Allgaier, Brad Keselowski, Bobby Labonte, Zane Smith, Mark Martin, Chris Bell, Josh Berry, Alex Bowman, Carl Edwards, and Chris Bell. Ty Gibbs, Kevin Harvick, Tanner Gray, Jake Garcia, William Sawalich, Sam Mayer, Josh Berry, Greg Biffle, William Byron, Thad Moffitt, Tanner Gray, Taylor Gray, Thad Moffitt, Ryan Newman, Josh Berry, Bobby Allison, Christian Rose, Brittany Zamora, Michael McDowell, Justin Haley, Jeremy Clements, Michael McDowell, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Kyle Larson, Kurt Busch, Dale Earnhardt Jr., Jeremy Clements, Jesse Iwuji, and Haley Deegan. Kyle Larson, Todd Gilliland, Chase Briscoe, Chase Elliott, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Petty, Carl Edwards, Christian Rose, Jimmy Johnson, Joey Logano, Nick Sanchez, and William Sawalich. Alan Kulwicki, Lane Riggs, Ryan Preece, Austin Hill, Noah Gragson, Gold out of 10, Roger Caruth, Nick Sanchez, Ryan Blaney, Greg Biffle, Eric Jones, Austin Hill, Noah Gragson, Haley Deegan, Tyler Reddick, Tony Stewart, Jeff Burton, Jake Garcia, Chris Buescher, Lawless Allen, Riley Herbst, Jamie McMurray, and Ryan Newman. Kyle Larson, Terry Labonte, Christian X, Carson Quapple, Kyle Larson, Casey Kane, Tanner Gray, Christian X, Alex Bowman, Jake Garcia, Jeff Gordon, and Ben Rhodes. Justin Haley, Tanner Gray, Jesse Iwuji, Richard Petty, Bob Labonte, Ryan Blaney, Riley Herbst, Corey LaJoie, Casey Kane, Corey LaJoie, Carl Edwards, and Jesse Liv. Martin Truex Jr., Noah Gragson, Tony Stewart, Jeff Burton, Christopher Bell, Josh Berry, Jeff Burton, Ross Chastain, and Bobby and Terry Labonte dual auto. Alright, that is it for NASCAR. Thank you guys again for spending part of your Thursday here with us. Glorious day of sports. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And we're going to go to random.org real quick, take care of this, and then Pro Set Pure, we are on to you guys. Alright, we've got random.org pulled up and good to go. Got to roll some dice. Going to figure out how to be valid for us. I'm going to go 6 times on the random. Good luck to you too. That is 5 times. Final roll. That is Terry Labonte coming out on top. Congratulations. All right, Pro Set Pure. We are on to you guys here in a few minutes, so stay tuned for that. See you back here soon.